So I have already been personally known his journey. I can really tell you that it's very inspiring and also very interesting. So it was in the third attempt that you cracked the ARS. So what happened in the previous two attempts? Can you give us the details? So in the very first attempt during in the M.Sc, you got selected and your mains marks was also good. I know it was also good that if you had given your interview.
In second attempt, I prepared my best. I don't know what happened with me, but I could not make it to list. Then suddenly it is English medium. In our class, we are only 6 members from Kannada medium and rest are the English. It is a very toughest time to me, adjust to those things. When are coming to IARI, I lost everything in trying.
Also, the audience wants to know. So this might be very controversial to ask, but there is a lot of impression and a lot of thoughts or opinions among the students community that the IRA students have some partiality in getting selected as a ARS scientist. So how do you answer this? Is it really true? But what difference that IRA made in your preparation for the ARS? Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel AgriEdit. Today I am very lucky and very grateful to have seated with one of the ARS topper in the subject of genetics and plant breeding. So here he is with us to share his journey, like how he has cracked these exams, what were the factors that helped him to crack the ARS exams in the recent notification, and also we'll be knowing his complete story, like how he started his B.Sc agriculture, what made him to go for the M.Sc and the Ph.D. So I have already been personally known his journey. I can really tell you that it's very inspiring and also very interesting. So you will be actually enjoying this podcast. So stay with us until the end of this video. And if you have anything to ask to sir, you can always comment on this video and he is happy to assist. Sir, I welcome you to this session and thank you so much for being here and giving us an interview. So before we start, I would request you to please introduce yourself.
Thank you, AgriEdit team. I am Sunil VP. Basically from Davangere district of Karnataka. I completed my undergraduate from University of Agriculture and Horticulture Sciences, Shivamogga. After that, I got selected through JRF and completed my Masters and PhD from IARI New Delhi. And recently, I got selected through ARS examination in All India Rank 1 in my third attempt.
Okay, sir. Okay, that's great. So it was in the third attempt that you cracked the ARS. Sir, what happened in the previous two attempts? Can you give us the details?
In first attempt, I was not eligible actually. It is in my second year M.Sc. I written prelims, mains and interview. I selected for interview also. I think I written my mains exam in June, but I completed my Ph.D. degree in July. So I didn't eligible for given interview, but I selected for interview.
Okay, so in the very first attempt during in the M.Sc, you got selected and your mains marks was also good. I know it was also good that if you had given your interview, there are high chances that you would have been high chances that you have been selected as the ARS scientist. But so what happened after the first attempt? So this was your first attempt. Okay, that's great, sir. Yes.
In second attempt, I prepared my best. I don't know what happened with me, but I could not make it to list.
Okay, so in the second attempt. In the third attempt, you cracked it again.
Yes, in third attempt, I was very cautious and I come to know where I messed it in earlier two attempts. So I made those all corrections and I will be clear.
Okay, sir. So let us start from the scratch. So how you landed up in a B.Sc agriculture and then we'll move forward. So what was the reason behind coming into the B.Sc agriculture? Sir, please give us the complete glimpse of your journey.
Okay, thank you. I'm basically from agriculture background. My parents also from agriculture background, and I completed my schooling from government school in Karnataka in Kannada medium.
And it was in the Kannada medium.
In Kannada medium, Rameshwar in my native only. And after that, I completed my PU from DVS Composite College. Then suddenly it is English medium. In our class, we are only 6 members from Kannada medium, and rest are the English. It is a very toughest time to me adjust to those things. And later on, I was interested in farm science. My first choice is veterinary, but I could not make it. And by choice, I selected agriculture. And our family and everyone told that there is a huge opportunities there for agriculture. So I selected for.
Okay, so same trend was actually going on during my time also. Like everyone used to say, once you get the B.Sc agriculture, you'll get the government job. Go for it.
There is multiple opportunities. Everyone tell like that.
Yes.
Okay, it is there.
Yeah, sir. So that's how you landed in the B.Sc agriculture and you completed your UG from the Shivamogga.
Shivamogga.
Okay, sir. So when was the time that you got the interest in the M.Sc and why GPB? And also, is there any connection that you were interested in the IRI from the starting?
my first interest started in my Alinator. In our campus, it is on third year Alinator.
Okay.
When I came to IARI for just for visiting Alinator, our seniors are given some platform. They told about what is IARI and where you stand here if you come here. Like that, they given some awareness. From that time, I come to know I have to clear JRF if I want to go IARI. Like that, it come to my mind. Then I started my preparation.
So it was the first time in your third year
Yes.
that you came to know about IRI, that you have to pursue your MSc
Yes,
there.
yes.
Okay. And what about the subjects, sir? Like
I selected plant science subject. I started my preparation from third year only that time. In third year also we don't have that much of pressure and all, and I got a very good rank. In third year I got 105.
okay, so you also made one attempt in third year. Only.
Third year only.
Okay.
Then in fourth year I given serious attempt and prepared seriously, but the pressure is more, and you people also, when you are preparing serious, you feel you more pressure.
Yes, sir.
Nothing like that, but you will get good rank also, and I got all over India fourth rank.
Okay.
In my fourth year.
And you selected the GPB because it was your subject interest.
Yes, interest.
Okay, so that is how you landed into the MSc, and this was your story from the B.Sc Agriculture,
Yes.
that how you came into IRA.
Yes.
So similar to what you said, like I also want to recall the things what has happened in my life. So when I was in fourth year, like we also came to All India Tour.
Yes.
So when I was in the All India Tour, like we, just like you said, like we got a communication with the seniors. Like I still remember the name. Like he's now also selected as a ARS scientist,
My
Dr.
batchmate.
Ashwin sir. Yes,
Yes,
he's your batchmate.
Yes.
So he was the one. Like I still remember the thing that happened in the IRA. He came to us, like he guided us like how we have to prepare for the plant sciences, because we were already decided that we have to go for plant science. But coming into IRA, what are its pros, like what extra benefits that you get? So that was the awareness that we also got from our seniors, that I really want to recall and thank Dr. Ashwin sir for guiding us at that time. So okay sir, this was regarding the B.Sc Agriculture.
Okay.
So
After completion of my B.Sc Agriculture, I got selected through JRF in fourth rank.
okay.
I come to know I will get IRI. In between, what happens, I didn't apply for state entrance also, because I come to know I will get in IRI and good college. But what tragedy happens with me, when I come in our time, it was a offline counseling. When I coming to IRI, I lost everything in train except my documents.
Okay.
That is only thing saved me.
Okay, so that's why you're finally here. It was
But I didn't told to my family also. I lost like the things and like that. After taking seat in IRA, then I informed them it is happens with me like that.
So this is also quite interesting.
That is a lucky thing, except my documents.
Okay, so except your documents, you lost everything in the train.
Yes.
When you came for the first time at Delhi.
First time at Delhi.
Okay, that might be very traumatic, but still you faced it.
Yes.
So, and you have been also lucky that you had your documents.
Yes.
So that's okay. So that's fine, sir. And once you come into the MSc,
Yes.
so your MSc journey started. So please give us the glimpse on like how was your MSc, like how was your PhD, and also like what pushed you towards the ARS.
Okay. In MSc, like it is a very good environment in IRA. Like we have classmates, and it was offline counseling, offline classes. Okay. We used to have classes from 9 to 5:30 like that. It is very good, and we have in between we have to pace research and guides and everything. And once completing the first year MSc, we will start with deep into research. At the end of means after 4-5 months, we have to thinking that everyone start preparing for their Ph.D. and all. We will face some of pressure also, but we handle in better way.
Okay. So the overall MSc journey was very nice for you.
Very nice, very good friends and very nice.
Okay, sir. So what made you to choose the PhD? Like, what was your thought behind choosing the PhD?
PhD, it is I can say it is three things. First was I was passionate about my scientific career.
Okay.
One, along with the source of income. If I got to selected through PhD, I can get some income. And third one, I can get some time to study and prepare.
So these were the three factors which you considered for choosing the PhD.
Yes.
And subject was always your interest.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So how you prepared for the PhD? So what was your journey for the PhD?
I prepared the basic whatever I cracked through that IARI entrance exam. That time I prepared for SRF also, but I selected through IARI entrance, so I didn't.
So many students won't know that, like earlier,
Earlier.
the IRI used to conduct its own entrance exam along with the SRF that we have now, but now it's only the
Yes,
SRF
SRF.
exam. SRF
That's
exam.
good.
Okay. So okay, sir. Like from there, like you landed in the Ph.D.
Yes.
So sir, if I ask you, like when was the time that you properly decided that you have to crack this ARS?
Um, in M.Sc second year only I thought it, but I could not make it.
Okay,
but
you already given the attempt in second year.
MS second year. But in Ph.D. I given first one time, that in my third year Ph.D. but I could not make it. But after that, in between my Ph.D. I completed all my work and all, and got selected through that campus selection in company.
So
I selected through Myco Private Limited in a private company, and I'd go and join there and worked for a 7.5 months. In between the notification comes, I have like dual mind in my mind. It's confusion, I can say. I took a risk and I came back to IRI.
So you are saying that immediately after completing your PhD, you got a campus selection. You went for a private company.
Yes.
You worked for 7.5 months.
7.5 months.
Then like notification of ARS came.
Yes.
That time you were in the dilemma that whether you have to continue and prepare simultaneously or you have to give a break.
Yeah.
And finally you decided to come back.
Come back to IRI.
Okay. So how many months like you have prepared?
Almost 3.5 to 4 months I prepared.
Since it was your third attempt, you prepared for 3 to 4 months. This was the time you got.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So what happened after the attempt?
After the attempt, I given exam. I given my best. After that, I got selected through one more interview in Dehradun Center for Aromatic Plants, where I was worked as a project scientist for 11 months.
Okay.
It was a good. It was working in cannabis. It is a new crop, new exposure. I liked it and enjoyed it. That is new area.
So after that, sir?
After that, before that, I got some opportunity in PPFR as a plant variety research examiner, research associate. I took time. I asked them, you give me some time, and they given after my intro. I joined there. It is a legal work. Almost I worked for a 2.5 months. So now I can say I can complete package, like I go through company and research experience and legal things.
Okay, sir. Like I can see that even after writing this exam of ARS, you did not quit. You just continued your journey where you had first exposed to the private company. Immediately you wrote the exams. There was no gap. You went to Dehradun, and then you just shifted your focus to the legal work. You came into PPFRI, and until then you got your results.
Yes.
The day you got the results, this is how you're here.
Yes, I am in IRI that time only.
Okay, sir. So as I can see, like you have a diverse exposure before joining as a ARS.
Yes.
Okay, so that's very good to hear. So this is what we have to also learn. Like you have made yourself a lot of being productive every time.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a very nice journey. So after sir cracking this ARS, like everything is sorted. Now you are a relaxed mind.
Yes.
So let us have a glimpse of like how it happened. So there are few of the questions from my side, like which I want to ask and what also the audience wants to know.
Okay.
So this might be very controversial to ask, but there is a lot of impression and a lot of thoughts or opinions among the students community that the IRI students has some partiality in getting selected as a ARS scientist.
Yes.
So how do you answer this? Is it really true?
But it is not true. Not really true.
Yeah.
It's a very myth conception.
Okay.
Only I can say in IRI there is a awareness, environment, and we know competitive ability and very good guidance from our seniors and friends. These are the 2 to 3 things which make differ from other students.
So if I ask you the one question, like what difference that IRI made in your preparation for the ARS? So how do you answer? This is the same thing, right?
Yes, environment and guidance and that atmosphere, what I can
awareness.
say, awareness.
Okay. So the X factor of being in IRI was the awareness, the complete guidance, and the exposure and the environment that we have.
Yes.
So this is how the IRI will actually boost the people to crack the exams.
Yes.
So what do you want to say to the people who have this perception?
See, I can say because in every college and every university, the toppers are there, very good writers and gold medalists are there. They are also having equally competitive, but they don't know that competitive ability, because here we are knowing many friends are preparing. We come to know which pattern they are preparing, which concept by referring from which book and all. But there they are preparing 1 or 2 members. They didn't come to know what is the competitive abilities there.
Yes, sir. So just a good example at this stage that I am sitting with already a ARS scientist. I get a very good exposure and the guidance. So this is how it makes a difference coming into IRI.
Yes.
And I guess like you might have also got similar kind of guidance from your seniors.
Yes. I got my 2 friends, Rahul and Om. They are my batchmates. They given very good guidance.
Okay, so this is how like these are the X factors coming for the IRI. So this has helped in your preparation.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So, sir, the next question I would be asking you is like if you are not in IRI, if you were in this other state agriculture universities or any other universities, what difference it would have made? It's the same thing that you would have lacked the guidance, the environment.
So, guidance and environment, I can say.
Okay, so this is the same thing.
Same thing.
Okay, this is what IRI has the extra benefit. Yes. Okay, sir, as I can see that, sir, you have cracked this exam like the UG, B.Sc Agriculture. You were always a topper.
Yes.
Yeah. So from the B.Sc Agriculture to M.Sc, All India 4th rank. Then you cracked the Ph.D. entrance exams. Then you just already attempted you have cracked this ARS in the very first attempt almost. Like you went till the interview stage.
Yes.
And sir, if I ask you, in overall journey, like your success rate is quite high in all the exams. So what is that X factor if we consider that you have that always helped you?
Means I will plan for any exam. The any exam need particular preparation. I will plan, analyze the things, and I will work on it.
Okay. Basically. So to simplify, or what you said is just the detailed analysis that you do for the every exam.
Every exam.
Okay. So this has helped you always.
Yes, always.
Okay. So I am also very curious to know about this thing. Like, what are the other exams that you have given in between?
In between, I given that SP clerical exam in my 4th year.
Okay.
And 1 or 2 times I given.
Like you cracked that exam.
That I given 1 or 2 tier, and 3rd tier I didn't given because I got selected to JRF.
Okay, you were coming into IRS, so you did not concentrate on that and you go for 3rd tier.
Tier I didn't given.
Okay.
And I given 1 or 2 times IBPS.
Okay.
It not my personal choice, but because of my family, they are telling
the pressure.
I given 1 or 2 time IBPS also.
Okay.
And NSC also, and Warehouse Corporation I given 1 time. But my prime interest was the scientist.
Okay, ARS, like ARS exam was your prime interest. And okay, so this was the other exams that you have posed into. Okay, sir, I was also very curious to know about your research profile.
Yes.
So what's your research profile looks like?
Almost I have more than 12 papers. Among these, the 10 papers more than 10 plus rating are there.
Okay, 10 plus NAS rating.
10 plus NAS rating is there. Among these, the 2 I am the key author.
You are
key author. And from my research work, the recently one variety, it is about to notify. I got to work in full in that variety, MEB variety. Along with, I was registered 2 germplasm lines. These are my research profile.
Okay, so seeing your research profile, I can definitely say that you are going to be a very eminent breeder in the future. So I'm all the best for that, sir.
Thank you.
And I'm also very happy that seeing your research accomplishments, we get a lot of motivations towards the same thing. Okay, so next lecture, now we'll come into the subject.
Yes.
Your genetics and plant breeding.
Yes.
So you have cracked it.
Yes.
Now give us a glimpse of like how it was possible for you.
It can possible for everyone. Just you have to plan based on that exam. For example, I can say ARS. ARS is 3-tier exam, like prelims, mains, and interview. In prelims, the 150 question, how it will be there, how it will be objective questions. You should prepare for that one based on seat matrix, seat pattern. For example, if seat comes for more for SMS and the less for ARS, then you should more stress on your prelims exam. Okay, if the seats comes from more for that mains exam, like ARS, then you can give only rough reading for prelims, but you should mainly focus on your mains exam writing.
Okay.
In mains, it is of divided into the 80 marks your like bits and true or false, and like 100 marks for your 5 marks question, like 20 question it consists, and like 6 question of 10 marks. Okay, you prepare and you practice it, because in mains what thing happens, if you practice in my strategy, I can say I used to make my own notes and I used to revise in the morning. While I am revising, I used to write 10 questions in morning, and after dinner I used to come and I will keep watch and used to write those 10 questions, which I given morning question I given in A4 sheet, and I will keep in reading room. And whenever after lunch, dinner, I used to write with timings. If the same questions appears, you can save 10 to 15 seconds in each questions. So it will save, and it in mains exam it is all about your strategy. You have to make underline of your heading, sub headings, and you should make it priorities. And in the long answer question, 10 marks question, you should use flow chart, flow diagram, and diagrams along with some
paragraphs. Yes. Okay, so this is how it is, like prelims, mains, and interview, and we have to make a strategy specific to that.
Wherever need example, some quotes, read some very good quotes from the different scientists and examples. These are the key. These are added ingredients, because I will write, you will also write. The edge is 0.5 marks. I can get from one question 0.5 marks. It will add up around 10 to 15 marks. That is I can say.
Okay, so this was about your mains till the mains.
Okay.
And like you were very thorough with all the things, like you have done your mains well. So how about the interview, sir? Like how did you prepare for it? Like what was your mindset?
Okay, my mindset is interview. I'm not a good orienter, plus communicate skill, but I used to fear. But I prepare interview in the 6 areas. Okay, one is our introduction. What are the crops and where I came from? What are the crops growing and what are the disease, pests and all. And second one is my M.Sc thesis. And third one is my Ph.D thesis. And what are the materials and methodology used? What is strategy used? And fourth one is the recent trends in my subject. For example, GM crops, genome editing crops, and these important things. And along with fifth is some current technologies in current trends in agriculture, like precision agriculture, doubling in farmer income, conservation agriculture. And these are the random factor. They can ask question from anywhere. One is fixed factor, it is your subject, that is sixth one. Okay, in the interview, if they won't check your communication skill and all. If you are good at your knowledge and subject, and you answered in scientific manner with some facts and stats,
because that will help you. So this is how you broke the interview, that you have made the parts starting from the introduction, to list out the things like what are necessary, important, you prepared for that, which are random.
Yes.
And also about your subjects, you are already prepared.
Yes.
So this is how you crack the interview.
Yes.
But still, as you mentioned, you are also with a lot of pressure while going for interview.
Yes.
Okay.
Because this is I can say my negative. I am not a good communicator.
Okay, so I will ask this question, sir. Say everyone has some inherent advantages and the disadvantages. Say we do our own SWOT analysis.
Yes.
So what are your advantages and what were your disadvantages, and how did you cope up with that?
Advantages means for any exam or anywhere, I will prepare my best in what is the possible way, and I will always stick to my basics. Basics, and my basics will right, it will work very good, I know. And by disadvantage means I am not a good communication skill. Okay. But how to somehow I will manage.
So sir, I want to ask this question because a lot of us, like even me, like before exposing to these things, we all had this feel that whenever we face the interview and when it is the ARS interview, we should be very good at communication.
Okay.
So that matters a lot. So what do you answer this?
No, nothing. It doesn't matter much. Only your answer in right manner and in scientific way, and adding some stats. If any concept is there, climate change, you need some points, adds, facts, and stats. That is important.
Okay, it's about your answer. It's not about the way you answer. It's about
you
not
communicate others. That's it.
Okay, they have to just know like what you're trying to answer.
Yes.
Okay. So that's it. Like a lot of students will be actually interested to know this thing, because a lot of us and many people think that communications is a one prime factor, but it's not the prime factor.
Not prime the factor.
Okay, so this is all about the complete journey, starting from the B.Sc agriculture till that you have cracked the interview. So and you also answered everything very clearly. Everything is crystal clear about your subjects. And sir, like let us also talk about few things about your subject.
Okay.
So if you want to summarize, like if someone is actually interested to come into the genetics and plant breeding, so what are the key opportunities in your subject?
Okay. In genetics plant breeding, I can see in central government, especially in scientific field, we are having ARS exam and Central State Board and ICFRI forest exam, and some of the CSR institute like CMAP and NABI and many CSR institute, they will directly call upon interview and they will shortlist. And in states we will get assistant professor post, and some of the organization exam, national state corporation and all. and obviously we have many opportunities in private.
Okay, private, there are a
Private
lot of
companies.
opportunities. Okay. So since you have worked in the private also,
Yes,
like
sir.
it was from the campus interview.
Campus
So
interview.
did you prepare for the campus interview back then?
No, that is my first time.
Okay, it was first time you went with the flow and you got selected, and you had a very good experience and
Yes.
exposures at a different fields.
Yes.
So that I can say.
Yes.
Okay, so this was about the scope that you
Yes.
mentioned.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Fine. So I will also add before ending this podcast, which was
Okay.
really interesting.
Okay.
So I would want to ask that one casual question to you. So how was your M.Sc life? Like I did not mention, we did not talk about in detail. Like
Okay.
what is your day-to-day life? Is it like really that you studied for straight long hours every day?
No. I'm not that much studious student.
Okay.
I used to read 1 or 2 hours, means I used to give my 100%. I am 1 or 2, and otherwise I have masti. My friends are there and roaming there and here and having playing sports and all. I used to do everything.
Okay. So you were in everything, but you managed to study well and
Yes.
you concentrated
Yes.
on whatever time you have invested.
Yes.
So this is just like every other normal guy.
I can say.
Okay, sir. Okay. So before ending the podcast, so I would really interested to ask you this. So audience, whoever is watching this video, like your younger generation, including me.
Okay.
So what message that you want to give?
You dream for best, aspire for best, and stick to your basics. And whatever the area you choose, you give on your best. Whatever the subject is, like we will say like genetics is big, and nothing will like that. Whatever subject you want to choose, you should be best for that one.
Okay, we have to prepare.
Prepare for that one. You should be top in that subject. That is enough.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Like we got to learn so many things from you. Like your complete journey is so inspirational. I guess like the audience will be watching this video will be getting a lot of benefit and the inspiration to achieve something in their life, and including me too. So thank you so much for being here and being seated and
Thank you.
giving your valuable time to us.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
From your platform, I want to acknowledge my parents.
Okay.
They who helped me a lot, and my sisters and my friends and my guide and all my colleagues.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Agreed team.